What is up, people? Welcome to the live stream. How are we doing? People, you already know what time it is. I know you guys have dilemmas. I know you guys are experiencing situations in your life that need solutions from a trained professional. Well, you've come to the wrong place, because that is not me. I'm just some guy who's gonna run his mouth and give you solutions that probably won't work. But you can submit your dilemmas regardless, !NAT in the chat, because I'm not a therapist. Quick announcement about not a therapist. You can think of this as sort of the series finale of the show, at least for now. It will come back, but it's going to be the last one for a while, because we're starting God of War Ragnarok next week. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a moment, because the Metacritic score has been released. The review embargo has been lifted. We're getting to find out how these gaming outlets and journalists and reviewers are seeing or perceiving the game. We'll get into that in a moment, but I'm going to be playing God of War Ragnarok. And also, I just want to take a break from Not a Therapist, because I've given too much advice. I'm like, I don't have enough life experience for this. So yeah, this will be the last one for a bit. It will come back in the future, but this will be like the last one probably for this year. So yeah, just letting you guys know. This is the 8th Not a Therapist, which means that if we total it all up, let's say I give advice for an average of like an hour and 15 minutes. You know, sometimes it usually goes over, but let's just say an hour 15 minutes per episode, right? And this is the 8th episode, so that's what, 8 hours plus 12 hours. No, it's 8 hours plus 10 hours. 10 hours of advice. I think that's a bit much, to be honest, from a guy who's only 23 years old, but it is what it is. It's about the experience. It's about the years in your life, not the life in your... It's about the life in your years, not the years in your life. Anyway, how are we doing? Welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope you guys are good. Sachin, what is up? Saying, I don't have any dilemmas. Maybe I need to ruin my life so Simi can help me. I would advise not that you don't do that. There you go. That's your dilemma solved right there. I'd advise you don't do that. Trey, what's good? I have glass in my eyes saying, Simi, what's your thoughts on Ozark? I liked season 1. I like season 2. Season 3, I think that's when you know, the brother joins. I'm not gonna give any more than that because I don't want to spoil anything, but I think season 3 is when the brother joins, right? Loved that season. Fantastic season. Final season of Ozark, trash. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Trey, what's good? Saying, waiting for you to reach my dilemma. We shall see. I mean, I'm gonna really be honing down the dilemmas to ones that are new, not similar to ones we've covered before, and ones that are interesting. So yeah, we should get to yours if it fits those criteria. I can't wait for you to go to court for this. Don't worry, I know a guy called Phoenix Wright who could defend you. Nice. I've heard of him. I think he's pretty good, right? I think he's pretty good. IMC, what's good? Welcome to the stream. People think the Cuban embargo is bad. They never knew about the pure terror and suffering people went through from the God of War Ragnarok PS5 review embargo. Of course. It's going for a what's good. That face when you give too much advice. Doggy, what's up? Hello. Madeline, I see you in there. Welcome to the stream. People, hello. How are we doing? Madeline saying, I've been watching an extremely mid HBO show, The White Lotus. I have a like-hate relationship with it. You know, The White Lotus, didn't that win like an Emmy or 2? Wait. I feel like, wasn't The White Lotus like the Emmy leader? Like, it won the most Emmys of any show. Am I making that up, or is that true? Let me quickly see how many Emmys that show won. But yeah, I'm very curious about it. It won 10 primetime Emmys. 10. So, you know, I'm like, is it actually mid? Because I've heard like other people say that, yeah, it's all right. And I'm like, it won 10 Emmys and it's just all right. So it makes me super curious to check it out. And it has Sydney Sweeney from, oh wait, where is she? I swear she's in the show. Yeah. It has Sydney Sweeney from Euphoria in it as well. So that's one of the reasons I heard of it. But yeah. He's probably stopping not therapist to focus on his OnlyFans. Yeah, it's like, you know, you gotta do some time management. Certain projects need more time than others right now. So you're right about that. No link yet, but we are working on it. It's being developed. Can't wait for it to turn out that all these dilemmas are linked in the not a therapist cinematic universe, of course. Was chatting with Simba. I'm uploading this in middle now. Shout out to Simba, and let's check that out. There were a few things posted in the waffle chat in the Discord that I did want to take a look at. Let's see what we have got. Okay, yeah. So Sachin posted about bounty bars being removed from celebrations. I need to pull up the BBC article so I can learn more about that. We have a couple of, or a few tweets here posted by Kevin, including one that I saw like a sneak preview of. So I am very curious about that. I literally see people typing in the freaking waffle chat now, trying to get me to see stuff. Bruh. POV, your first time getting removed in school? First time getting removed in school. What does that mean? I was a goody two shoes. Never got kicked out of school. Never, not once. Didn't happen, bro. I was a very good boy in school. I'll tell you that right now. All right, give me. Oh, I moved the wrong screen. Bear with me one moment. All right, we got a few things we're gonna pull up, and then we're gonna check out the dilemmas you guys have submitted. Okay. Cool. All right, we'll take a quick look at this. Then I'll look at the tabs I have open, and then we'll get into it. Let's go, people. POV, your first time getting removed in school.
Hello? Darling, you lost. I've been removed, miss. Uh-oh, it's another naughty one. I'm not.
Okay, so removed just means kicked out of a lesson, kicked out of class. I've never heard it as getting removed before. That's a bit weird, but sure.
I did nothing wrong. I did nothing. Darling, what lesson are you from? Miss, it wasn't my fault, I swear. Darling, I'm sure you didn't, but I need to know. With this go on my criminal record? Brother, I've been removed like 5,000 times. You're good.
This is dead so far. I can't lie to you. I'm sorry, but let's keep going.
I know, but what's my mum gonna think? Like, mate, in all honesty, you'll get your detention, then it's over. Did you say detention? Oh, no. Vanessa, go get first aid. Yo, wake up!
I'm sorry, that was a bit dead. I'm sorry. But I get it. Obviously, like in year 7, when you get in trouble, it feels like a huge deal. Honestly, that was me, but I was a goody two-shoes, so I never got kicked out of a lesson. But one time, I've told you guys this story. I got a detention for not submitting the homework. Turns out the teacher lost my homework, and I found it in her class at the bottom of the pile of books. And the reason she lost it is because I submitted it earlier than she was expecting. So she didn't put it with all the other homework because I gave it to her like 3 days early. Bro, it's fine. I've moved on. It doesn't get to me at all, actually. I'm completely over it. It's fine. Yeah, no problem. I think you should go back to school and duel her for revenge. Oh man. But yeah. Anyway, let's see what we got here. So, bounty bars removed from celebrations tubs in trial. So the part which is really surprising me is this phrase, in trial. All right, so if anyone is for the uninitiated here, celebrations are a popular UK. Let me pull up a picture. A popular UK like tub of chocolates that you're used to giving out at special occasions. If it's Christmas, you're probably gonna have a pack of celebrations. Maybe it's someone's birthday, You have a pack of Celebrations, just a bunch of popular chocolates. You have Maltesers, my personal favorite in there. You have Galaxy, Mars bar, just little bite-sized chocolate pieces, okay? You can either get the tub like this, or they come in the little like box like this. This is like a smaller one. But that's what it is. I mean, you have other ones. You have like these Quality Street Heroes, Roses. You know, there are multiple variety packs out there. Out of all of these, Celebrations is the best one, in my opinion. I mean, if I were to order them, I would say Celebrations, Heroes, Quality Street, and then Roses. But yeah, just so you're up to speed as to what Celebrations are. Now, it is a common sort of meme in the UK, or common sentiment, that Bounty is the worst of the Celebrations. It's actually very similar to like the whole pineapple on pizza conversation, where there are people who swear by it, but it seems that most people are like, what the flip is this? You know, I would very much liken it to that. So Bounty is a coconut chocolate. It's chocolate with coconut in it. And I would say most people don't like it. You know, like when there's a box of Celebrations, Bounty gets left behind. I've never seen a box of Celebrations where Bounty wasn't just lining the bottom of it. So that is some context before we go into reading the article and understanding what's happened here, just for anyone who is unaware. Like a Mounds bar. Is Mounds like a chocolate coconut bar in the US or something? Let's see, Mounds. Okay, yeah. Hershey, dark chocolate, sweetened coconut. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it seems to be the same basic idea. The Twitch chat is gonna have a civil war for real. What a meme. It's not a meme. Bounty actually sucks. I mean, it still counts as like a meme though. But yeah, Bounty is delicious, bro. The only one worth eating. To be honest, you need someone like a Gamer47 when you have a box of Celebrations so that the box will finish. You just need that one person who loves Bounty. Otherwise, you're just going to be left with Bounty at the bottom. The one that always disappears first is Maltesers, I find. Because like it might be because whenever I see a box of Celebrations, I'm hunting for those Maltesers, man. Those are the only ones I actually like in there, to be fair. So yeah. But let's see what we're saying. Let's see what's come up. So, Bounty bars removed from Celebration tubs in trial. Bounty hunters may have their work cut out this Christmas after chocolate manufacturer Mars Wrigley said it would be eliminating the sweet from some of its tubs. Okay, so not all of them, some of them. Okay, coconut flavored treat may be marketed as a slice of paradise, but nearly 40% of us hate them, Mars says. Okay, so not most people, but it's probably a higher percentage than all the other ones. And looking at the poll, 44% voted for get rid of it, 56% voted for keep it, which is in line with the percentage of people that hate Bounty. 44%, 40%. It's actually in line. So, a limited run of no Bounty tubs will go on sale at 40 Tesco stores in the run-up to Christmas. What's it gonna be called? Is it just called Celebrations No Bounty? Like, what is that? It comes after the brand let shoppers return unwanted bounties last year. Are you serious? Wait. So if you had a bunch of bounties at the bottom, you could return it and get a refund. That's hilarious. What the hell? The food maker said it was yet to decide whether the treats would be banished for good, because while a survey for the firm found many people leave the coconut creation languishing at the bottom of the tub, for 18% it is still their chocolate of choice. Okay, so for 18% of people, it's their favorite one, which I mean, how many different chocolates are in Celebrations? How many chocolates in Celebrations? Let me quickly look that up. No, I don't want the actual number of like pieces. I want to know what different. 10. Wait, is that 10? Mars, Bounty, Snickers, Galaxy Caramel, Twix, Maltesers, Milky Way. That's 8. Are there 2 more? Okay, there are 8. So 1 out of 8 is like 12.5%. Wait a minute. So that means, like, if 18% say it's their favorite one, and, you know, on average, you know, if you divide it, it'll be 12.5%. That actually seems like quite a lot of people like it then, you know? So that's surprising, actually. But sure. Let's see. So, big tubs of quality street roses, celebrations, and heroes start appearing on supermarket shelves in the run-up to Christmas, with sales usually soaring during the festive season. But cost of living concerns could see customers striking some treats off their shopping lists. Stirring the debate around customers' preferences is one way to promote the brand, with one communications company describing lively discussion about the move on social media as a great PR coup for the Mars team. Okay, so it's being suggested that the reason they're doing it is to drum up discussion and sort of hoist up sales for the sweets, given that, you know, spending is overall like down due to the cost of living crisis. So that makes sense. Mars Wrigley said its survey, which consulted 2,000 people aged between 18 and 65, suggested that 18% would feel irritated to find only Bounty's bars were left in a tub. Okay, while 58% believed it would lead to a family argument. Yeah, so if you get to the celebrations too late and there's just Bounty left, you're about to be on smoke with your family. All right, sure. Its polling also suggests that the sweet is popular with older consumers, with 38% of over 55s choosing it as their preferred bar. Okay. Okay. So if you like Bounty, chances are you're old. So Madeline, I think you're kind of old, you know. Who else said they liked Bounty in the chat? Who else said that? I think you're old, to be fair. Why don't they remove Milky Way? It's mid AF. Milky Way is okay, I think. Milky Way is okay. Scone Pro, you're old. You're old, You're old, Scone Pro. Diogo, you're old as well. You guys are boomers. For real. Mars Wrigley said the limited edition tubs would include additional Mars, Snickers, Milky Way Galaxy, and Maltesers sweets in place of the missing Bounty. Honestly, in my opinion, they should only boost the number of Maltesers. Double the number of Maltesers. In fact, triple the number of Maltesers. Get rid of Milky Way as well. Who said Milky Way is mid? Yeah. If they get rid of Milky Way, triple the number of Maltesers. At this point, I should just buy a box of Maltesers, to be fair. I mean, that would make sense. So, they will be available at pop-ups within 40 different Tesco stores for the 6 weeks in the run-up to Christmas. So this is going to be like a rare collectible, and it's only in Tesco, which is interesting. In the UK, for anyone who's not sure, the big supermarkets are Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, Morrison's. I would say those are like the big ones. Then you have smaller ones like Co-op. I mean, Aldi and Lidl are different. They're not the same. Aldi and Lidl are a different breed of supermarket. But yeah, I think those are the big four. Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, and Morrison's. So, yeah. So I'm surprised it's only in Tesco, but sure. It follows a Bounty return scheme last year, in which Bounty haters were able to return their unwanted chocolates and swap them for Maltesers, let's go, after the festive period. Last year, we gave customers the opportunity to return their unwanted Bounty chocolates. Now, off the back of public demand, we are trialing taking them out of the tub altogether, said Celebration's senior brand manager, Emily Owen. So overall, it's looking like a PR stunt to boost sales, but it is pretty fun. They're sort of doing a kind of artificial scarcity thing by only having it be in 40 Tesco shops. Like, that's actually not that many places to get it. Like, how many Tesco's are in the UK? 4,074 Tesco supermarkets are in the UK. So it is kind of like 40? Like, really? Like, it's like less than 1%, but sure. I get you like Maltesers, but Milky Way is good. I have nothing against the Milky Way. I just would be more than willing to sacrifice it for Maltesers. Aldi and Lidl aren't top 2 out. No, Aldi and Lidl are a different breed of supermarket. Like their prices are unmatched. Like you can't compare them to the big 4, but also they're not like I don't know what country Aldi and Lidl originate from, but like, you know, at least as the Tesco, Morrisons and Sainsbury's, those are like UK supermarkets. Whereas I think Aldi and Lidl, Germany, yeah, they come from Germany. So that's why I don't put them in the same category. But yeah, Aldi and Lidl are like goated, to be fair. Like, you're going to save money by going there. And you're going to get all the knockoff brands. All the knockoffs. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, just order them online. Hashtag problem solved. Tesco is horse meat store. Was that the one? Was it Tesco? I do remember that. First they came for the bounties and I did not speak up because I was not a bounty fan. Then they came for the Snickers and I did not speak up because I was not a Snickers fan. Then they came for the Maltesers and by that time there was no one left to speak up for me. Thank you. Thank you, 50. Oh, man. You remember what? Oh, did I say I remember something? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there was a controversy quite a few years ago. It was when I was in secondary school that it was proven that some of the meat in Tesco's, was it in their burgers, was horse meat. Like it was proven that some of it was horse meat. So yeah, it was a big deal. It was a big controversy at the time. Man, I'm saying honestly, I'd try horse meat. You know what? Fair. What's wrong with horse meat? Trey saying, nah, all their meat. Not all of their meat was horse meat, bro. Not all of it. Come on, man. But yeah, at least it wasn't human meat. I mean, at least we hope. We hope. But yeah. But best of luck to, I mean, I don't have to wish luck to freaking Mars Wrigley. I'm sure they're doing just fine on their own. But yeah, if anyone manages to pick up the no bounty, what was it? The no bounty celebrations box, send a pic my way. I want to see if it's a special box, because there has to be a way of identifying, you know, which is which, right? Okay, all right, we're gonna do the Simidol. Let's see what we got. Bounty got violated unfairly though. They were just responding to the market. Volume up. I don't trust that. Sorry. Hello. Of course. Why? Why would you do this? Why? Why? Are you trying to deafen all the viewers, Foxy? What's wrong with you? I look out for you, people. I look out for you, don't I? All right. I know what video this is immediately. I know what video this is. Making this video was very interesting. I don't want to talk about it too much, so I won't give it away. Put your guesses in the chat, but I'll talk about it a little bit after. Oh, 50 got it. It's the advertiser-friendly content video. You know what? Good job. You got that so quickly. What's this music? Hold on. Advertiser-friendly content on YouTube. Yeah, this video I made in 2016 when YouTube released the advertiser-friendly content guidelines, and you know, everyone was panicking about them. You know, like everyone was like, whoa, oh my god, censorship. And you know, I got on the train as well. I got on the panic train as well. It wasn't entirely without good reason, to be fair. To clarify, this is not the adpocalypse. So this was not actually yet the point where you're getting the demonetization. It's just the guidelines, okay? Just to clarify that it's not the adpocalypse. This came a year before the adpocalypse. But yeah, no, like, you know, everyone was panicking about this. And here's how this video came to be, right? I woke up, looked at my phone. It was during the summer holiday or some kind of, it was either the summer holiday. No, I think it was like half-term break in October or something. In fact, let me check when I released the video. Advertiser-friendly content, YouTube, Tamago 24/7. I'm just typing it into Google to find it. All right, September. Oh, so it was literally right before school started again. Yeah, I released it right before the start of school in 2016. And yeah, so you can see the crudely animated. It's not my usual animated character. I just use a stickman. So making this video, here's how it came to be. I woke up, right? I checked my phone, and I was on, I think I was on Twitter or something, and I saw all the people talking about the guidelines. Oh my god, end of YouTube. YouTube's ruined. I was reading it. I was going, no way. Oh my god, this is terrible. But then a light bulb went off in my brain. I was like, yo, everyone's talking about this right now. If I make a video today, if I release a video on it today, I might go viral. Because, you know, this was at the point where, you know, I was struggling to get past like 30,000 subscribers. I think maybe I was on 28,000 or something. And I was just trying to find what videos I could make that could potentially blow up my channel at the time. So I was like, if I make a video ranting about YouTube, people are gonna love it. It's gonna go viral. Dude, I made this video in 1 day. It's 7 minutes long. And that might not sound very impressive, but back then, to make a 5-minute long video would take me a month. I made a 7-minute long video in 1 day because of how rubbish the drawings were, and most of it was just like screenshots that I edited into the video. So it was fairly easy to edit, but it took the whole day. And in between, I actually went to a restaurant with my mom and my sister for dinner, and the whole time we were at the restaurant, I was just like, yo, I need to get back home. I need to release this video tonight. Like the whole time at the restaurant, I'm just thinking about my video. I'm like, I need to release this video, man. I need to release this video. Anyway, we get home. I eventually released the video, and it did okay. It didn't go viral. It did okay. It has like 350,000 views now, but that's after my channel overall grew in like the coming years. At the time, it got like 3,000 views or something, so it did fine. But yeah, that's just a little story related to the making of this video. Like I made it because I just thought I could get a viral video, and complaining about YouTube would get you views back then. I think maybe it still does. I don't know. Was anyone in the chat watching when I released that? Were you like part of the subscriber base when I released that? Let's see. Your drawing is looking kind of bad though. Oh man. Have I seen Jacksepticeye's new video? No, I haven't. I don't watch Jacksepticeye regularly. But yeah, was there something special about his new video or something? Then he became world famous because he mentioned a viral topic, and the rest is history. Did you go viral because of that Club Penguin video? Yeah, the Club Penguin story really put my channel out there for sure. Wasn't it in place because of Leafy is here? The advertiser friendly guidelines? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. It was a lot of things. They were just, you know, they were just trying to clarify their, you know, how they treat monetization and how they treat videos on YouTube. It was stuff that they already did, but they never explained it before, and now they were explaining it. So you know, that's one way in which the response was overblown, because it's not like they were doing something new. They were just actually being more upfront about what they were doing. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was down to one creator at all, for sure. Poetry saying I was. Grape Downer saying I think me. Fair. IMC saying I was a Leafy fan in 2015. It was a dark time. Don't worry, a lot of people had dark times. I mean, you know, with Leafy, like, it makes sense why he was popular. You know, his stuff really wasn't for me, but I still watched a lot of it because I was into YouTube drama. I mean, everyone, well, not everyone, but I was into YouTube drama. I was a teenager once. So, you know, like, no shame in it. No shame in it. We all grow and develop. I also see that, literally 20 minutes ago, Stretch, Hydrate, and Posture Check were all redeemed. So I'm going to do all of those now. But yeah. I watched that video before my first day of sick form. You talking about the advertiser friendly content guidelines video? Interesting. Wait a minute. It can't have been that video. Wait, are we the same age, Trey? Are you 23? I thought you were younger than me. Because if that would have also been my first day of sixth form as well. I started in 2016, right? Yo, no. I started sixth form in 2015. No freaking way. I started sixth form in 2015. Damn, I'm 23 years old. That's crazy. I'm 23, bro. Damn. Yeah, Trey, now that makes sense. I completely messed up my years. You sent a picture of the box. Oh. Is this actually what it's gonna look like? Thanks for sending that through. Okay. Damn, they like modernized. Is this actually what they sort of wait, oh no, please don't turn me into an oversimplified logo. They did that to celebrations. Like legit. Hold on a second. Wow, they actually like yassified celebrations. Let me get a clear image of what the logo used to look like. You know, it used to have that 3D effect, you know, really popped, and they made it flat. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just I was surprised to see that. But yeah, there's a no bounty thing there as well. So, fair. They really specified the no bounty? Of course. The bounty CEO crying though. I mean, it's all Mars. Mars creates all of it. So they're like, yo, you're still paying us money. We don't care. As a kid, I was always like 20 years old. What? You've lived that long? Yeah, I mean, I don't think I ever saw 20 years old. But, you know, I've had the experience of people that were older than me feeling like they were really old. I've had that experience. I don't really have it that much anymore, though, to be fair. Because now I'm like, I see like 60-year-olds who are still like killing it, you know, still just living their life, doing their thing. And I'm like, damn, you can do that at 60? Fair. I guess you're not that old then. You know, it's like physically old, spiritually young. You know what I mean? I am 54. I feel called out. All right. The Avatar has no cultural impact camp getting weaker by the second. Pandora flakes. Lovely. I will not be trying it, but thank you. TikTok user Siddle Crash has made a hilarious parody based on The Last of Us. How to clean in The Last of Us. I mean, it's good. It is good. Accurate.
All right, let's do this.
Damn. All right, this is really good.
There you go. Yeah, this is good.
That was excellent. That was really good. I like that. Give that a like. K2 Sprite. Thank you. I mean, I know it's a reference to the what's the video? Reading your comments. It's a risky first message to send, though. I won't lie to you. Risky first one, but welcome to the stream. Never played the game, but this does seem quite accurate. Yeah, no, that was sick. That was really good. I like that a lot. I'd probably appreciate it more if I played the game. Yeah, for sure. This Japanese God of War Ragnarok commercial is odd to say the least. All right, let's see what we got.
クレイトスには一人の子父の背中を見て学ぶ 力合わせて敵を狩ろうおやでかい技斧投げ弓矢斬撃
This is like an official trailer as well.
クレイトスには一人の子世界の終焉近くなり息子の幸せ願ってるおでかい愛斧投げ弓矢斬撃とどめ
おしまい
Are those gonna be new weapons? I mean, no one spoil it if you know, but I mean, we have the bow and arrow, we have the axe, but now we have this like sword, like dual sword thing. I'm like, yo, new weapons? Spoilers maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I feel like this is PlayStation trying to do a sort of absurdist marketing thing here. So yeah, fair. I think it's true because like people saying no way this is real, but I think it is real because I saw Cory Barlog, the game director for God of War, actually like put this on his timeline. He might have just been retweeting it, but I'm pretty sure it's real. So yeah. Teardrop Ice Cream, what's good? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I think it's just an absurdist thing trying to catch people's attention that way. And since we're on the topic of God of War, people, God of War Ragnarok, a 94 on Metacritic. Now, you know, I will say like Metacritic doesn't mean everything. It's just an aggregate of the sentiment towards the game. But 94 is amazing. That's an average across 115 reviews. 94 out of 100. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna have the time of my life with this game. I already know it. I'm gonna have the time of my life with this game. This is gonna be similar to Ghost of Tsushima, where we're gonna be on like part 50. Part 50 of God of War Ragnarok. So I hope you guys are in for the ride. But this is gonna be amazing. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Are there any 100 critic reviews? A lot of them. Gamer.no, IGN Adria, IGN Brazil, Gaming. Oh, what? I thought there were gonna be more. Wait. Okay, honestly, I swear there were more. Okay, Atomics, Trusted Reviews, Game Rant, Digital Chumps, Daily Star. Doesn't really mean anything. IGN Portugal, VG247, Dexerto, Video Gamer, Gameblog.free.fr. It was like for .free. What? MMORPG.com, Gaming Bolt, IGN. Okay, IGN gives it 100. It doesn't matter what the freaking localization is. PC Games, Player 2, PlayStation Universe obviously gave it 100. Push Square. Yeah, like a lot of people love this game. The score doesn't mean all that much, but it is an indicator that people are like, yo, you're gonna have a great time with the game. That's what matters to me. So you know, shout out to Santa Monica Studio. I've got the game pre-ordered. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm gonna take my time with this game. I'm gonna appreciate it. I'm gonna have a fun time. This is I've played God of War 1, 2, 3, Chains of Olympus, PS4. Have I played any other God of War games? I don't think so. So this will be my 6th God of War game. So very excited. Are we doing Not a Therapist today? Yes, we are. We've just got one more meme to check out, and then we'll be starting Not a Therapist. Kevin, what's good? Saying you're totally gonna stream on the weekend. I'm sorry, you're totally not gonna be able to resist. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, am I even like free the weekend that follows the 9th? I might not be free. That's the thing. But if I am free, it's very likely. I mean, I want to play God of War, and limiting myself to only playing it during the week, I'm gonna see if I can. You know, I mentioned that my plan for God of War was to make the streams longer, so start earlier so I can play more of the game. It just depends on my sort of video production schedule, because I work my videos during the day, and then in the evening I stream. So it's just if it doesn't interrupt that, if I'm not deep in something with a video where I just want to focus on that, then yeah, the streams will be longer. But if at any point the stream is starting at a time other than the usual time, I will let you guys know in the Discord and on Twitter. Similar to when I was streaming The Last of Us, I always tweeted out when I was about to go live, so you guys will know during that period of time. Remember The Last of Us? The Last of Us 5-hour stream because you could not stop. Yeah, I mean, the Last of Us streams, we didn't have a set length, and also, yeah, I just needed to keep going. I just needed to keep going. Stall your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is my baby. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you guys, this is my second baby. This is my nephew. This is my nephew. Yeah. Game show coming back? No. But who knows? There may be something even better on the horizon. Will every single bit you play be recorded on stream, or are you gonna play bits off stream? I'm gonna play everything on stream, ideally. Yeah. In the very least, I will do no story bits off stream. Everything I do related to the story will be on stream. But I think even like, you know, side stuff and collectibles, I'll try and do that on stream as well. That is the plan. So yeah. All right. Let's see what this video is. Final video put in the waffle chat that I saw, at least. The caption is, when you accidentally lock onto another person in GTA. I already know what's gonna happen. This guy's gonna punch someone else. I already know what's gonna happen. Alright, yeah, of course. What happened? Like, I was just minding his own business. Honestly, perfect caption. I feel like this video is trying to parody GTA 4. Because this is even a location. I mean, I know GTA 4 is based on New York, but like, yeah, this looks like it's actually trying to parody GTA 4. Interestingly enough. Watch me finish God of War before send me. Most likely, Kevin, to be fair, most likely. Watch the vid I just sent, trust. This vid better be... You sent some long-ass video. This isn't... Wait, this looks like a proper YouTube video. It's 34 minutes. Get out here. Sending a 34-minute long video. Watch this real quick. Watch it real quick. Just real quick. Quick 34 minutes, mate. Alright. Has this ever happened to me? Randomly getting punched in the middle of someone else's fight? No. Luckily, I tend to stay away from fights. I think that works in my favor. But people, it is time. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, you can consider this the series finale for Not a Therapist, at least for this year. Because we're going to be, focusing on the God of War streams and other stuff. And I need to, like, rebuild my advice brain for a moment. So this will be the last Not a Therapist for a little while. Let's end it with a bang. Let's see what dilemmas face us. Let's freaking go. Okay, so first one. We have had a friend group together since primary school and now going into leaving certificate year, big exam before college. Okay, one of my friends has barely been in school. I do my best to check in on him, but he's not coming to school because he's playing Fortnite. I don't think it's bad to play games, but I feel like he's playing too much. He never even hangs out with the rest of us anymore, and it seems like my friend group is leaving him behind, as anytime we go out, I'm the one who has to mention how we should invite him. But my friends say that he would just deny the request anyway. I don't know if I should just be like my friends and leave him be, but I feel like he is potentially ruining his life. Anytime we chat, he mentions how he's going to be a pro Fortnite player, but he has zero earnings, and not gonna lie, he's pretty bad. And has never even made it close to money. Okay, this is a very interesting one. So your friend wants to be a pro Fortnite gamer. I mean, okay, first off, it sounds like your friend is just isolating himself. He's not coming to school. He's not hanging out with you guys, like even outside of school. He's playing a lot of Fortnite. It sounds like he's isolating himself. Maybe he's struggling with his mental health. He might be experiencing depression, or maybe the pressure of the exams is getting to him, and so he can't bring himself to, you know, do the work and to study and to focus. Those are all potential possibilities. You're asking, you know, should you be like your friends and leave him be? You know, if it's like stressing you out too much and you feel like you can't handle the worry about him, then, you know, it may be best for you to leave him be, as you say. But like, you know, if you are like, you know, you seem genuinely concerned, and it seems that what you're doing is you're just checking in on him. I think checking in on him, you know, giving him words of encouragement, and, you know, also giving him a reality check as well. Like, sometimes we need to hear from our friends the truth. Like, you know, you need to tell him, like, yo, bro, I know you want to be a pro Fortnite player, and honestly, like, you can try, but you have to be honest, right? Like, you're trash at Fortnite. You've made no money. Like, this is not a, like, viable option for you to throw everything away for. So how about you play Fortnite after you finish studying? Like, I think you need to give your friend a reality check. You know, chances are the Fortnite isn't actually the main thing. He's probably just playing Fortnite as a distraction from responsibilities, you know. But a reality check like that can help. And I would just say check in. Just keep checking in on your friend, you know. Even if he says he doesn't want to go out, knowing that he's getting invited can, you know, at least reinforce in his mind that, okay, I do have friends. I am wanted. You know, when he stops getting invited, then he can start to feel like, oh, no one wants me around anyway. So as long as you keep inviting him, you keep saying, hey, bro, how you doing? What's going on? Didn't see you in school today. What's up? Like, you know, just every once in a while, just making sure you check in on him can be a big help. But yeah, the Fortnite thing really throws it off, because it's like, wow, he thinks he's going to be a pro Fortnite player. Listen, I don't want to poop on anyone's dreams. If that's what you want to do, that's what you got to do. Go for it. But you shouldn't sacrifice, you know, your final year exams for being a pro Fortnite player when you haven't won anything, when you're not that good at Fortnite, you know? Like, listen, I'm a pro gamer, right? But I at least understand that, like, I'm a pro gamer, but like, you know, I'll leave it there. I'm a pro gamer. Oh man. Dilemma: will there be another Not a Therapist video on Tamago Live? There will be, yeah. We have another one edited. So that will go up in due time. Oh wait, do you think I should watch a playthrough of God of War Ragnarok before playing the original game? Because I'm planning on playing it. You know, it's definitely gonna have spoilers for the original God of War. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then yeah, like, don't watch the God of War Ragnarok streams. If you don't mind spoilers, then come through to the streams. But yeah, I totally understand, like, if people don't want to get spoiled for the game and so they don't tune into the streams. I'm going to be playing the game regardless, because I really want to play it. So yeah. I don't know what he's going through. I'm not him. Maybe he thinks that all the stress is building up, so he feels as if all the work will be for nothing. You need to ease him into the idea of coming back into the reality that is life. And if that doesn't work, you will have to break it to him the hard way. That was Foxy's. Oh, that was Foxy's message? Okay. Fair. Timmy, can you remove the limit for today? No. If you can't be concise, I don't want it. Alright, thanks for the demon stretch. Great dino. But yeah, that was an interesting dilemma. You know, I did know someone in school who during GCSE year, so not quite, this one sounds like, you know, sixth form, so this one sounds like maybe age 17, 18. I'm talking more age like 15, 16. There was a guy in my school who, he was really good in school. Like, the whole time he was in school, he was always in the top set. He got really good grades. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened in his personal life, but in the last like year, he stopped coming to school. When he did come into school, he brought like his weed crusher to school just to like show people. I think it was one of those things like, yeah, I smoke weed and what? And it's like, okay, sure. And yeah, he just wouldn't come in to school, and he slacked off, and I actually genuinely don't know if he ever did his GCSEs. And he was a good student. Like, if he studied and did his GCSEs, he would have gotten all A's and A stars, but he just stopped. So yeah, I mean, some people, you know, it can be something happens in their life, or you know, they go through something mentally, but it does happen for some people. So for your friend, I would just say keep checking in, and making sure he's all right. So yeah. Man is saying Israel, who is it? Why is Israel in chat? Israel would know. Israel would know because he was in Israel's form group. Israel would know. Oh man. Should have done his exams in 2020 so he can get predicted instead. Fair. But yeah, abandon him and you will see him on the news as the best Fortnite gamer anyways. But yeah. Let's see what we have next. My friend cheated in a state exam. Should I report them? You're gonna report them to the state? Like what? Listen. Obviously, you know, we're not here condoning cheating, but it's in the past and your friend cheated. Whatever. Whatever, man. Like, leave it. Like, I know people who cheated in their GCSE and A-level exams. So, I don't care. Like, you do you, innit? If you get caught, you get caught. If you don't get caught, you don't get caught. Like, whatever. 50 saying no, you should also cheat. Yeah, I mean, the thing about, like, cheating is, in life, right? In all aspects of life, there are going to be people who skirt the rules to get by. And we have people whose job it is to enforce those rules, to make sure things are kept fair, or at least as fair as, you know, whoever is at the top wants things to be. Anyway, but you know, like, you know, maybe oh this person cheated and I worked really hard, I revised, it's annoying. Listen, you work hard, you revise, but you have to accept the basic fundamental truth of humanity is that some people are gonna cheat their way to the top, and you can either like let it bother you to the point where you're just jaded, or you can just move on and be like, you know what, whatever, man, it is what it is. It is what it is, you know what I mean? So yeah, your friend cheated in a state exam, you can shame them. They're your friend, you can be like, you cheated, come on bro, what, you didn't think you could do it on your own? Okay, but don't report them. Just be like, whatever, man, I cheated in chemistry, are you gonna report me? Yeah, Madeline, I am actually. I actually reported you already. I'm not gonna lie, I did that already. The only time you should report someone is if they lie about winning. No, not November. Bruh. I guess they didn't care, elbows. Alright, what's next? Okay. Hey there, fellow 20-something here. Although I work a relatively stable job and can support myself, I feel like my life is stuck and there's no progress. I want to go back to get a master's degree, but it feels unattainable due to my dicey grades in undergrad. I'd like to ask, not a therapist, how I should deal with the feeling of stagnation. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, no, it's definitely like annoying to feel like you're not making forward progress in life. But you know, it is worth remembering that sometimes it is just about remaining still for a bit. You know, not all moments where you're not necessarily progressing means that you're falling behind. It's just like, hey, you know, you're in this place, you work a relatively stable job, you can support yourself, you know. If it's been that way for a super long time, I mean, you're 20 something, so it can't have really been that long. But let's say, you know, you've been doing the same thing for like 3 years and you feel like it's time for a change. Okay, sure. But if it's only been like a year or so, you know, obviously you're feeling that itch for a change to happen now. So you can go for that. But I wouldn't make myself feel bad for like, oh, what did I do the last year? It's like, yo, it's okay to just be like in a state of maintenance for a while rather than trying to constantly like pursue. But yeah, so now let's talk. So you're saying you want to go back, get a master's degree. It feels unattainable due to your dicey grades in undergrad. Yeah, obviously certain master's degree programs will be cut off to you depending on your grades, but there's always a way. You know, like the Institute of Education wants people to do master's degrees. So if you can show the level of enthusiasm and determination, you're gonna find a master's degree program that you can do. And you know, even if they require some extra things from you because of your grades in undergrad, maybe they require you to, you know, just do an extra exam just to like sort of prove your aptitude in a certain thing or this or that, but you can find a way to make it work. And yeah, like, you know, you're saying you want to go back and get a master's degree, so it's not even like you just feel like, oh, maybe that's what I should do. The fact that you want to do it, I think, is a good sign, because you know, it's one thing to feel like you're in a state of stagnation with no direction, and a different to feel like you're in a state of stagnation but there's a direction that looks appealing to you. When there's no direction, then it's kind of like, oh crap, like, you know, what do I do? But at least for you, it sounds like this idea of the master's degree piques your interest at least a little bit, so that's a good starting point, and you can go on from there. You know, your dilemma, your sort of challenge right now is finding a degree program you can do, despite the fact that you have your dicey grades. So that's your challenge that you've got to do now. Like, I feel like life, a lot of it is just, what's the next challenge I am tackling? And this is your challenge. So I feel like if you just direct your focus onto this, like, okay, I want to go on a master's degree program, I got to find one that I like, and I got to find one that'll accept me. And then just make that your focus for now. And then once you've done it, because you will be able to do it. I don't see you like focusing on something and then it never happens. Like, if you focus on something for long enough and you try enough different methods, you're gonna find a solution and you'll make it through. And then once you've done that, it's on to the next thing, you know? So yeah, I feel like you've got this, to be fair. The person who wrote this, I think you've got it. And even if like you decide after all you don't want to get a master's degree, the idea is the same. It's like, is there something that piques your interest? Okay, focus on that for a while, you know, and then just make that the direction you go in. There's not a right direction. You're just trying to find a direction that, you know, energizes you to move, at least, because your problem is you don't like the stagnation. So find a direction you want to move in and then just try and go in that direction, I would say. But best of luck. Best of luck to my fellow 20-something. Thank you very much. Thanks for redeeming Hydrate, Noel. I appreciate it. Oh crap, Bullet Boy mentioned something. Wait, oh no, wait, I need to read something out loud. I forgot. Oh crap, I'm about to get sued. Wait, this is retroactive, okay? It applies to the past as well. This is retroactive, okay? My lawyer asked me to say this. I forgot, but like, those last two pieces of advice, this applies to that as well, okay? Don't... Oh, I can hear the police outside. Wait, guys, wait. Okay, this is strictly not therapy, and no advice given should be considered in any serious capacity, okay? I hold no liability for any harm or psychological damage which may occur or incur as a result of following any recommendations given, okay? What's going on? What's happening? Oh crap! Oh, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I spoke to them. I'm gonna have to be in court on Friday. So if the stream starts late, we know why. If anyone knows a good lawyer, because I spoke to my lawyer as well in that short time. Yeah, I spoke to my lawyer too. He dropped me because I did not read out the disclaimer before I started the session. So if anyone knows a lawyer that could help me out, I would really appreciate it. In the meantime, I've read the disclaimer now, so any advice from this point is covered. Well, it's not advice, but you know, whatever I say is covered by the disclaimer. But yeah, if you guys can give me like any lawyer contact numbers, please just let me know. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Saul Goodman, James McGill, or Bob Odenkirk. Okay, I've heard like one of those names before. I think I might give him a ring. Hopefully he can help. But yeah, bruh. Okay, let's move on. Let's see the next one. No need to dwell on past situations. Surplus, you're a lawyer? Okay, I'm gonna hit you up. Okay, next dilemma. I'm addicted to rewatching The Bargain Hunt and The Possible Quiz over and over. That's not a problem. Actually. A bargain hunt a day keeps the doctor away. The Possible Quiz again, and it'll be your friend. You know, like it's fine. You can watch it as many times as you want to. It's okay. It's fine. Totally okay. How do I get a song stuck in my head out? In my case, it's Granny Cream's Hot Butter Ice Cream. Okay, I mean, yeah, like to get a song that's in your head out of your head, often you can just listen to a different song and one song will replace the other. Or, I mean, for me, I've always been able to get a song out of my head by just kind of like in my head, like turning the song off. I don't know if that's a common thing. I remember there was a guy who came into our music class in primary school, and he said an analogy that he has an iPod in his head and he can play whatever song he wants. And for me, it's kind of similar. Like I can play songs in my head, but when a song keeps looping in my head, I can actually just turn it off and then it'll stop. But I know that's not the case for everybody. So, you know, often replacing it with something else will help, or just completely distracting yourself, you know, something that will stimulate your mind completely and take your mind away from the song. That can help as well. So yeah, I just have to listen to the song and it goes away. Oh, so listening to the song itself actually helps. All right, that's interesting. It's interesting. I would be deaf if I would listen to Simi every day again and again. That would be torture, bruh. Alan saying, "Okay, robot." I mean, listen, it's an ability I have, you know, and it's an ability that I can do entirely in my head and no one else can ever see me do it. It's the best kind of ability, the one that I have no way of proving I have. So yeah, I have the memory of a goldfish. I forget the song anyways, so I don't get this problem. I mean, yeah, that's one way. I've been researching this case. They said if you stop doing Not a Therapist for the next 2 months, they will drop the case. Well, what would you know? This is the series finale. Oh, it worked out. Surplus, you're a great lawyer. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Unless you're gonna tell me you can see pictures in your head or something. Well. Can you do that dance again? I have no idea what you're talking about, 50, actually. No idea. Let's see. Hold on. Wait, what is this one? So back in February, me and my friend had an argument and I blocked him everywhere because he said some super duper offensive things. I'm very sad we're not friends, but he insulted me so much. Maybe he's not as good a friend as I thought. This is Surplus just memeing about his own old post. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, it's a reference to an old one. Yeah, okay, no, that's fair. I was just like, wait a minute, this like reminds me of something. All right, fair. This is weird. This is an interesting one. Hold on. Okay, wait. This one feels kind of deep. So, I don't know why, but I don't like when my dad has no work. It's not that I don't like him. I love him and he does everything a dad is supposed to do. But when he's home, I just feel weird because it's more noisy and I can't get as much work done and I get a bit annoyed. You know what? This is actually not as odd as I thought it was when I glanced at it. I thought this was, you know, you being upset that your dad is like unemployed, maybe he's struggling for work or something. It sounds like maybe your dad is a freelancer or does something where there are going to be periods of time where he's not at work, where he's just going to be at home. What it sounds like to me is that you just need your own space. That's what it sounds like to me. You know, I don't think it's weird to, you know, get annoyed by noise or to feel that you can't get as much work done because you get distracted. I think you're just outgrowing the nest, so to speak. Now, I don't know how old you are, but, you know, feelings of outgrowing the nest can pretty much start, like, you know, when you're an early teenager, I guess. Like, just feeling like, oh, I wish I had my own space, you know? So I don't think this is that odd. You know, if you're really young and it's not yet time for you to move out, you know, honestly, you're going to have to just firm it for a bit. I mean, there are going to be periods of time where your dad doesn't have work. I mean, I don't know what you could say to him. Like, could you be less noisy? Maybe. But it sounds like it's something you're going to have to just deal with it for a while until you're at a position where you can move out. And yeah, it's like no hard feelings with your dad. You say you love him. You say he does everything he's supposed to do. For me, it just seems like you're just outgrowing the nest. You need a bit of space. It'll come depending on how old you are. It will determine it. But yeah. Just for now, deal with it. Like, not to dismiss it. I'm just saying that's what you have to do right now. You just have to deal with it right now. It can be good practice to learn how to work in a not ideal environment, so that when you are in an ideal environment, you definitely won't get distracted, you know? So, yeah. Madeline's advice is good as well, saying take a walk or something if it gets too much. Yeah, like look for opportunities to, you know, sort of get your own space outside of the home by going outside, hanging out with friends, doing stuff like that as well. Can be good. Oh, Sachin, this is your one? Okay, fair. Fair. No, this might sound like a crazy request, but can you make YouTube videos? I've thought about it. I'm not sure though, but I have thought about it. Loud dad, tell him there is a bargain hunt on gas. He'll leave the house or what? Oh man. Horse meat is healthier than beef, by the way. Oh wow, okay. Sure, alright, cool. Cool. Trey saying man 20s is a real struggle. I feel like the 20s are like you know, formative years. I feel like all years in a person's life are formative years, to be fair. But I'm finding it okay. You know, it's smoothing out. The early 20s were a bit rough. 2021 was a bit rough. You know, 2020, 22, 23 is going better, I'll say. But yeah, we out here. Trey saying that's a hint to mine. Fair. 50 saying tell your dad to touch grass. Trey got free advice about submitting a dilemma. WTF. That wasn't even a dilemma. That was just 20s is a real struggle. It was just a statement. All right, what's the next one? What we got? Let's see. Okay, we're just gonna knock this one out. My friend has a crush on the main villain / love interest in Heathers. I think that's a TV show. For anyone who has seen Heathers, that is concerning. Also, the musical is better. I think maybe Heathers is a movie. I don't see what the dilemma is. Let your friend be who they are. You know what I mean? Let them be who they are. They have a crush. It is what it is. Mango winner put this in. All right. Interesting. How to deal with friends that use ethnic humor. Everybody does it to everybody. It isn't just directed to me. However, I don't like the use of ethnic humor because it heavily borders on racism. I showed that I didn't find it funny towards most jokes towards me. Okay, you didn't find the jokes towards you funny. And for the less powerful friends, I might punch them in the arm. I love how you've like categorized. Okay, yeah, these are less powerful. Like if I punch them in the arm, I'll get away with it. As a deterrent, but it still continues. I can't just abandon my friends as they are 80% of the boys in all my classes, and some people in the friend group are perfectly fine. Okay, so some of the people in your group like making race jokes, and you don't like it. You know, this is something where like, especially if like you're in, I don't know, secondary school or something, then I love Madeline saying this guy's not the alpha, but he's up there. You know, especially in secondary school, you know, like a lot of, well, the boys I've been around in secondary school when I was in secondary school, you know, they'll do all sorts of humor, and their sensitivity meter or gauge is off. They don't give a damn, you know what I mean? You say that, you know, there are some people in your friend group who are perfectly fine. I would favor just hanging out with them. Like, let's say you have a friend group of like 7 people, but there are 2 people in that group who are cool. They don't make the race jokes. Honestly, I just hang out with those guys more. Like, if you don't like the race jokes, and the important thing here is you actually expressed that you don't like when they make race jokes towards you, and yet they still do it. So they're just like straight up disrespecting you, to be fair. So, you know, I would sort of just gravitate more towards the friends who are being respectful towards you. You know, I can understand that it's not always as easy as going to the people who are doing it and be like, F you, bro, I'm cutting you off, we're not friends. It's not always that simple, but it can just be a bit of a thing where it's like, actually, I'm not going to hang out with you that much anymore. I'm just going to hang out with these guys that are actually being cool. And we're going to drift apart. And, you know, I've already expressed, and this is not something you necessarily say to them, it's just something you do. But, you know, now I'm going to go on my own monologue where it's like, you know, I've already expressed that I don't like this stuff, and you still do it. Are you dumb? Like, what's going on? That's a bit weird, you know? I'm leaving. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes that's what you got to do. Sometimes that's what you got to do, you know? I'm trying to think. Do I have any personal experience with this? Not really. Not, at least nothing that comes to mind for me. As far as that, like, my friends have always kind of been on the level. You know, we don't really make race jokes like that. And it's something that can be sensitive to people, you know? I mean, racism is a thing. So a lot of times race jokes stem from racism. You don't have a wholesome race joke, do you? So it's like, yo, I don't like you saying that about me. It's like, if they still do it, you kind of just gotta be like, all right, clearly we're not cool because you're doing something that is uncool for me. So yeah. Rift apart glitches. Can we get a window, some pod plants, and an L-shaped desk, and anything else a therapist office has for the next season? You know what, we'll see what we can do to upgrade the set for next season. Bruh. My school had to ban the word Allah or Allah because kids kept saying it too much. That's weird. I don't know the details, but that definitely sounds like it's bordering on some human rights violations. That's weird. I'm not gonna lie. Trey, yeah. I don't even want to talk about that guy, but yeah. Simi, you've never been called any racist names? I sure have. No, I'm not saying I've never been called any racist names. Dude, I'm a YouTuber. I definitely have. I'm just saying, like, it's never been amongst my friend group that it's happened. So yeah. We get in a Not a Therapist documentary. Sachin saying you should try and talk to them and tell them that it's not funny. Maybe they haven't clocked it fully. Oh, well, no, in the dilemma it says I showed them that I didn't find it funny. Oh, actually, you know what, that's fair. You say I showed that I didn't find it funny, blah blah blah. You say you might punch them or you just don't laugh. Actually, just clearly saying, yo, stop making those jokes, I don't like it. That might be worth it. Again, I'm not oblivious to the fact that you don't want to appear like you're soft. I get that. I totally get that. You know, if someone makes a joke and then you say, I don't like that you made that joke, their response is likely to be, oh, it's just a joke, bruv. What, you can't take a joke? What, you pussy, bruv? You can't take a joke. What's wrong with you, bro? It's just a joke. I'm joking. Look at you, snowflake. I'm joking. I can't wait for that to be taken out of context. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm completely aware that that's a possibility, but you know, sometimes you just gotta make it clear, like, yo, I don't like those jokes, so that it can't be said that you didn't tell them. Like, it cannot be said you did not tell them. So yeah. Go to Netflix if not a therapist. Let's see. School band words, are there like small students get together cults where they go Allah times 50? It's not a big rule and most teachers don't mind it, but some teachers get really mad when kids say it too much and you can get in trouble. It's because they say it like a joke when something bad happens. Okay, so it's used as like an exclamation. Like I know that because yeah, I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot, you know. In the UK, I mean, it's quite common, to be fair, at least in London. So yeah, no, I get that for sure. I don't get them banning it. I just get that it would be something that the students use more of an exclamation, you know, kind of like saying God, you know what I mean, like that. So yeah, like Jesus or God damn it, exactly. Yeah, so it's weird that they would single out Allah as the exclamation that you can't use. That's a bit weird. Imagine he forgets to read the lawyer disclaimer on the radio, then the police would come. The police did come. They were just there. What do you mean, then the police? They were here. Okay, cool. Let's see what we have next. Alright, this is a meme one. I'll just read this out loud and then we're just gonna skip. Yo, Tamadaddy, I find a character in a video game called Junkrat really hot. He's all I can think about, but he's already married to someone else called Roadhog. I just want to be able to love him without the fear of them already being married. I don't know what to do. Yeah, get help, I guess. I'm not a therapist. Bruh, I'm your therapist again. Alright, these are a bunch of questions for me. One of them's a meme. The other one's, have you ever struggled financially? No. Well, I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna go into that. It's like more family stuff, to be fair. So I won't go into that. But yeah, I will say so. Do you deal with stress and or anxiety? Stress is a common. Everyone deals with stress. So I would say yeah. Anxiety, I'm lucky to say I don't experience anxiety all that often, or at least not so much that I would say I have anxiety. Obviously, feeling anxious about things is a common human experience, but I wouldn't describe myself as having to deal with anxiety as a condition. Do you feel like you deserve your success? I feel like any success I've gotten, you know, was a result of good timing, you know, effort, and serendipity. So, yeah. How would you define the biggest challenge you're facing right now? Bro, what? I've literally seen this question somewhere on like one of those deep questions websites. Biggest challenge I'm facing right now? I don't know. That's not me copying out. I straight up don't know. I feel like life's pretty chill right now. I'm just working on my videos. What makes you down or makes you feel blue? Who's trying to depress me in this chat? Who is this? What makes me feel down? I mean, you know, bad news would make anyone feel down. But like, I don't have things that bring me down, like that regularly bring me down, to be fair. What dilemma is this? This is 275 out of 300. Not being able to play God of War early. That brings me down? Fair. Doggy saying most of them were copy pasted. Oh, Doggy, did you okay, yeah. You posted this, fair. Tell me about the important relationships in your life. No. How do you deal with semen retention after 23 years of no bitches? All right, that's the last one. Flipping hell. All right. Wait, what is this? There's this guy in my class who is annoying AF, but we love him. In the PE changing room, I accidentally banged his knee to a metal pole. Not that hard, but his knee got hurt. He's not an asshole, so he doesn't snitch. But he's kind of dumb, so they figured it out that someone did that to him. No one is talking, but I'm currently pissing myself. What do you think? I mean, why are you pissing yourself? So you accidentally, you know, banged this dude's knee into a metal pole. He got hurt, but, you know, he's fine with it. You know, he's like, all right, I know it was an accident. It's cool. Wait, he's kind of dumb, so they figured it out that someone did that to him? Who? I don't get it. Like, wait. How does him being dumb... How does him being dumb... Wait, what? I'm confused. Wait. You accidentally banged his knee to a metal pole. He's not an asshole, so he doesn't snitch. Wait, he's kind of dumb. So who's they? Other people in the changing room see that he has like an injury on his knee and that someone did it to him. No one is talking. I don't get it. I mean, listen, he's clearly okay with it. So even if you say, yo, it was me, I did it, I'm sorry, bro. What's the problem? What's the problem? It was me, I did it, I'm sorry, bro. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say. So yeah. You're so mean, annoying AF, kinda dumb. Yeah, I mean, like the person who wrote this is a bit, yeah, like you're calling him annoying, you hurt him, and you're saying he's kind of dumb. Like, it sounds like you hurt him on purpose. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, stop hurting people. That's my advice, and own up to your mistakes. That's my advice right there. You know, listen, you're worried you're gonna get in trouble. Whatever, man. You hurt somebody, deal with it. That you say they're fine with it. They're not that, you know, they're not that upset with it. It is what it is. Who even cares? It's not like his kneecap is broken. Yeah, exactly. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I thought you said I accidentally banged his niece because there was a buffer in between the word, bro. Trey, I haven't seen a 20s dilemma. So, yeah, it's either it hasn't come yet or it wasn't even in this stream. It might be in another stream. If I did skip it, it's probably because it was similar to another one. But otherwise, I just haven't come across it yet. So we'll see. Soon to be doing my GCSEs. I don't know what to do with my life. Listen, you're doing your GCSEs. That's what you do with your life. And I'm not studying / revising. I hate both my lessons and teachers. School just sucks and I'm being pressured by my parents to get good grades. Yeah, that's a typical GCSE experience, to be honest. Like, yeah, doing your GCSEs, don't feel like studying, pressure to, you know, get good grades. You don't like your lessons and your yeah, honestly, that's typical. That's very typical. Not to dismiss your dilemma, but just saying this is not a unique situation. You're saying I don't know what to do with my life. Listen, you don't have to know what to do with your life. Just right now, just do your GCSEs. That is literally all you need to do with your life right now. Like, if you're doing your GCSEs, you say soon to be doing my GCSEs. So you're either like 14, 15, or maybe you're 16, maybe. But yeah, your life is GCSEs right now. There's nothing else you need to be doing. So don't worry about it. Just do your studying, do your revision. Listen, school, it can be annoying. I get that. But that's your only responsibility right now. Okay? I feel like if you internalize the fact that actually the only responsibility I actually have right now is to just work hard during my GCSEs, you kind of realize that's actually doable. Because you know, and it's one of those things where when you're in that stage of your life, it's hard to see. But once you're out of GCSEs, your responsibility grows. And once you're out of A levels, your responsibility grows. And once you're out of uni, bruh. Bruh. Then it's like, so how do I make rent this month? You know what I mean? So that's not to like plagiarize you or condescend you or anything. But I'm just saying like, there's a real benefit to being able to focus on something singularly, like doing well in your secondary school exams. So forget about the pressure from your parents. Like, do it for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, listen, this is just an opportunity for me to see what I can do when I hunker down and focus, right? You know, I'm not gonna tell you that how well you do in your GCSEs is gonna freaking determine the rest of your life, because it's not. Straight up, it's not. But it's a chance to practice focusing on something, you know? So I would try to establish a study routine, and just go ahead with that. You know, you say school sucks. I hope not all of school sucks, you know. I hope you're still able to have good experiences with your friends. You know, because like for me, even when school was super annoying, I loved going to school and hanging out with my friends. Like, school is so good because it's a chance to meet up with your friends in person every weekday. When you're out of school, anytime you want to meet up with your friends in person, you have to organize it. Oh, I can't make it that day. I got work. Oh, nah. I'm going to this thing with my family. Oh, nah, man. Listen, I'm tired. But in school, everyone's there. It's so easy. So, yeah, I would appreciate the good parts of the stage of life you're in right now. I'm saying when they can't cancel last minute, legit. I'm organizing a birthday thing for one of my best friends this weekend. And I already know, like, there are 13 spaces. I already know only 10 people are coming. 3 people are gonna drop out. And it's annoying because I paid for 13 spaces. So it's like, yo, if you drop out, you're gonna have to pay me still for your space, because like you said you were coming. Like so yeah. Simi just eats books for a living. Oh, Trey, was his Mario streaming? Oh, fair. He's saying you missed it due to the time zone difference. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Even after school, you have time to chill. Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, there are loads of like good things about that stage in your life. So I would say keep your chin up, keep working, and yeah, like it's gonna be all right. That's my advice to that person. Should I clip this so you can put it in the birthday chat? Birthday chat? Oh. You know what? Yeah, clip it. Yeah, we do have a group chat. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna be like, yo, guys. Oh man. Sachin saying you need to set a goal because you need to be real with yourself. Because if you're not a top set or top achiever, you need to make it clear to yourself what grades are achievable to you, and then afterwards work towards that goal. Sachin, that's excellent advice. Nice one. Doggy, thanks for redeeming the hydrate. Is this empty? No, it's not empty. Now it's empty. What does NAT stand for though? NAT, Network Address Translation. Exactly. Yeah. Your NAT type. That's what it stands for. It's gonna be alright right after you tell someone they're about to have the worst time of your life. No. I'm not saying life after school is the worst time of your life. I'm just saying there are certain things that you take for granted at certain points in your life that you know, you may end up missing. I mean, I would never go back to secondary school. Are you joking? No, I love not going to school anymore. It's so nice. But there are positives of going to school that I don't get anymore. You know what I mean? So, but they were totally like, dude, I'm not going back to school. Like, not saying I wouldn't go to university. I'm just saying, like, if you're like, yo, do you want to relive your secondary school experience? Do I have a good sound for that?
Come on. Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Why did the police come? Why were the police coming back? Oh man. If you don't have any friends, then school sucks. Honestly, yeah, school can definitely suck if you don't have any friends. So I would hope that that's not the case for people. Thanks for the clip, Kevin. Would Simi beat me in bowling? No idea. I think I'm okay at bowling. I think I'm okay. Where's the wow? I mean, in London, you can always hear a police car. You just never sat your GCSEs are here to deliver justice. Oh man. Simi, can you stream? All I see is Tamago 24/7 for stream. Is it possible for Simi Adeshina to stream? He doesn't stream. Sorry, he doesn't do that. You need to get good at cheating. Make sure you copy. Make sure you sneak a peek at the paper before the exam. Make sure you write the formulas on your eyelids. Lovely. Lovely. All right, appreciate it, Kevin. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, let's see what we've got. All right, this is another meme one about someone loving Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. What's the dilemma here? I'm trying to actually find. Wait. All right, listen. Someone posted another dilemma about not being sure whether or not someone liked them. Ask. Flipping out. But they said they liked my vids, so thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my videos. If you're not sure if someone likes you, ask them. All right, that's it. Let's see. Sometimes I wish I could just be thrown into fantasy scenarios. I just wish I could do something exciting and different, but I know that it's not possible. I watch different movies and TV shows and just wish that I could be part of it. Okay, so this is actually related to what I said on last week's Not Therapist about vicarious living. I think that it is totally great to watch movies, TV shows, read books, look at YouTubers in order to experience a life that you might not necessarily live, but you're intrigued by. I think that's totally fine, as long as the life that you return to when you're not in your escapism mode is a life that you enjoy, right? So you saying this, saying that you wish you could just be thrown into fantasy scenarios, suggests that you might be looking for a bit more adventure in your own life, and there can be ways of you pursuing that. Whatever adventure might look like for you. Maybe it's physical, maybe you want to start going hiking or go on bike trails or something, or maybe it's adventure that's like more intellectual. Maybe you want to start doing investigative journalism, or just doing different things. Like, find ways that you can stimulate yourself in your daily life. But I think it's totally fine to, find yourself watching a lot of movies and TV shows because you want to be immersed in those worlds. That's the point of it. Just as long as the life you actually lead also fulfills you. You don't want to just be trying to constantly escape from your real life in order to go into this fantasy one. You want to make sure that your real life is something that pleases you as well. So yeah, it definitely sounds like you want some more adventure. Maybe there's an aspect of these movies and TV shows that you're really interested in. I mean, a lot of them are not realistic or advisable, right? So for example, Avatar, you might love that movie. You're not going to Pandora. I'm sorry. But maybe you enjoy the wildlife you see. Maybe you want to visit a rainforest. Maybe you want to go on an expedition. Maybe you like the animals. Maybe you want to go to a wildlife reserve. There are ways to get similar experiences to the things you're seeing in media, as long as you keep in mind to separate what is real life and what is just entertainment and fantasy, right? So yeah, I think try to find ways to add a bit more adventure to your life. That's my advice. I just booked a ticket to Pandora. What are you talking about? His Mario is about to end up in someone's freaking basement. He's just about to end up in someone's basement. Like, yeah, Pandora's right down here. Come on in. Oh man. Write a self-insert fan fiction for your favorite franchise mythics. Isn't the whole point of fiction to escape reality for a bit? Exactly. Yeah. I watch movies for the sex and TV for the violence. Lovely. Suggestion: write a book where the main character is an obvious self-insert and is perfect and is never wrong, and get rich, and have the book get terrible reviews, especially for that aspect. That is totally an option. Totally. Simi, I think Reddit is currently down. Could you try to access it? Am I tech support for you? What the hell? I mean, I'll do it anyway, but bruh. It might be down. Yeah, it's not loading for me. I think it is down. Prisoners 2013, for real. If someone told me Quahog was in their basement, I am taking that risk. Amazing. All right, let's see what we have next. Oh yeah, this is well, Trey mentioned that he posted one about his 20s, so you know, I don't think it's wrong for me to say this is Trey's one. 20s are hard. We forget to say this sometimes. We forget to reassure each other that it's okay to be struggling. We aren't reassured that it's okay to feel overwhelmed and that it's completely normal to feel lost, especially when you're trying to figure out so many things. Can't lie, man. Can discuss with the Mandem and some of the mods in Simi's chat I can relate to and discuss this on a daily basis. I need help, fam, because early 20s is a struggle. Okay, so yeah, with this one, I mean, it doesn't seem there's like a particular dilemma. It seems like you're more so just making a statement about the experience of being in your 20s. You know, the 20s are a very like interesting period in a person's life because typically, you know, it's the first time they're really outside of a formal education setting where now they're looking into starting their career, getting a job, like living a life unlike a life they have lived before. You know, and where you're really having to learn how to be independent. You know, you're paying your own bills. You know, you're paying your own rent. You're often having to feed yourself. Like, you have to figure out what you eat in a day, which can be a big deal if you've never had to do that before, because you know your parents always got you food, right? So yeah, no, it is. It's definitely like it can be a real shock to the system, and it takes a lot of time to learn how to be, you know, as a person in your 20s. But yeah, like I said earlier as well, I think every year in a person's life can be a formative year, you know, because there's always change. You know, change is kind of a constant throughout life. But yeah, no, 20s for sure. You know, speaking as someone in my early 20s, yeah, 20s for sure. Like, confusing time. You don't know if you should have it all figured out yet. You know, you're like, wait a minute. I'm in my 20s, so I'm not a teenager, but I'm also like a new adult. So is it okay that I don't know what I'm doing right now? Like, when should I know what I'm doing? And then you might see some people who seem to have it all together, and it's like, why are they able to do it and I can't do it? Like, what's wrong with me? You know? So it's a common thing. It's a common thing. But you know, I like the way Trey phrased this as just saying, like, we forget to reassure each other that it's okay to be struggling. Listen, we out here. We're all out here struggling. That's the way it be. So I appreciate your message. With me, it's balancing the work because of nursing. Right, I get you, Trent. Yeah, I know that, like, obviously working in the medical field, but especially in the NHS right now, is super taxing. So respect, for real, respect. Existential crisis, Trey, let's go. Has your Tigger returned to the basement? Tigger is not in a basement. Tigger is in a closet, a wardrobe. So yeah, I'm not struggling, but I'm also not 20 yet. JK, I'm struggling. We out here, we all struggling, but we're struggling together. That's what matters. Is Mario saying I would definitely not have it all figured out in 2 years? Yeah, I even think the idea of all figured out is like a fallacy. Like, what does having it all figured out mean? You know, like I said, life is abound with challenges. It's all about going from one challenge to the next one, and not seeing that as a negative thing, but seeing that as like what life is about. It's all about, okay, what's the next thing I have to tackle here? Not to contradict what I said about it's okay to just be in a period of stagnation and just like relax for a bit. But just saying that, you know, expecting a life with no challenge isn't really a life. That's kind of just, it's just an organism at that point. What's your life though? Like, what's your life? So yeah. Let's see. Okay, Kevin saying, let's see where I am in my 20s. Thus far, my life has been pretty much the same since secondary school. Go to school, procrastinate, watch movies or entertainment in general. Stay home, tennis, no relationships. So yeah, when stuff changes, like my internship is gonna F me up, I already know, because I'm getting hit by a new kind of world. Yo, Kevin, best of luck with your internship, man. I'm actually excited for you. When does it start? If anyone doesn't know, Kevin got an internship at, oh, what did you say it was, Kevin? Is it like a film, TV, like media company? I can't remember what you said it was, actually. Respect for the old people in the chat, can't relate. Dude, don't worry, we respond to whatever sexuality or gender identity. Shout out, let's go. IMC saying turned 18 and now 12k in debt. Long day. That's uni for you, man. What can I say? I'm sorry, bro. Oh man, Doggy, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. I mean, I try. Kim thinks, yeah, life is becoming very hard when usual habits die in your 20s. Yeah. You starting 21st November. You're saying it's the Flemish Radio and Television Broadcasting Organization. Yeah, sweet, man. That should be cool. All right, sweet. Let's see what we got. I've lost my eyes. That was dilemma 281. Alright, this is a meme. My hamster died and I've been very depressed. My hamster was called Patrick and he was squashed by an 11-foot tall Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure it's a meme because of the Christmas tree. If it's real, rest in peace to Patrick. Rest in peace. I just feel like being crushed by an 11-foot tall Christmas tree that, you know, I mean, maybe. Hey, maybe that happened. Rest in peace. No, thanks for tuning in. I will catch you later on. You have a nice night. Yeah, F in the chat for Patrick, people. F in the chat. Right. My 9-year-old little sister is obnoxious. I love them, but they don't give up on an argument, even when everything they say has been completely disproven. She says I'm mean when I enforce what our mother says and rage quits any game anytime anything even mildly inconvenient happens. Should I be more firm and loud to get her into line or be nicer? Because either way, I don't feel like it'll help her. I wonder how old you are in this. You know, it's you know, young kids, they have their moments. They have their moments where they're just like, you know, freaking annoying. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You feel like your little sister is being a brat, and that's totally reasonable that you feel that way. What I would say is, you know, just make sure you constantly tell her the kind of behavior you expect and that you will tolerate, right? Be like, yo, like, you have to speak respectfully to me. I won't allow you to speak like this to me. Like, be firm in terms of, you know, setting the expectation of how you want her to behave towards you. Also, make sure you treat her in a respectful way as well, you know? And I think over time, it's something where, like, yeah, it's not guaranteed. People are different, right? You know, so you don't know how your sister's going to grow up to be, right? But, you know, my thinking is that over time, when you constantly reinforce, this is the kind of behavior that I expect, this is the kind of behavior I will respond to, and all this other behavior, you throw in tantrum, you doing this, you're not going to get anything out of me with that kind of behavior. Over time, they will adapt and learn how to actually act correct, you know? So yeah, that's what I would say for that. But yeah, you're saying your 9-year-old little sister is obnoxious. She's 9. You know what I mean? She's 9. It happens. Little kids, they can be annoying, but they're new people, you know, they're learning how to do this. So you got to be patient with them, basically. But yeah, best of luck. Keep being a good sibling. To her. Let's see what people are saying. Take them to court and teach them justice. Bruh. This probably reminds me of himself at that age. I feel like I was a super chill kid. I'm not gonna lie. I think I was very easy to raise. Personally, I think I was. Personally. But, you know, anyone who wants to disagree, speak now, forever hold your peace. Not that you guys could speak, because, you know, you guys didn't raise me, but still. The older you grow, the easier it is, and the closer you become. I swear, you're talking about like with your sibling? Right. Fair. Get your sister and throw like a rugby ball. Surplus saying this is mine and I'm 15ish. Oh, okay, Surplus. Okay. Fair. No, like, yeah, best of luck with your relationship with your little sister. Just gotta be patient with her, you know, she's learning. She's learning how to be, you know what I mean? So let her learn. His Mario internet is back. Let's freaking go. Other Amy saying they're new people. That's so sweet. Thank you. I mean, yeah, that's what I think of kids, because it's just like they're new to this. You know what I mean? So you just gotta teach them. You know, that's why when people are like, "Oh, I hate kids," I'm like, "Damn, what you do?" Well, you know, they have no experience. Like, give them a break. You know what I mean? So yeah. Simi was definitely a manipulative little child. Yo, if I was manipulative, I didn't know about it. Sachin said, nah, I raised you. You were beautiful. Oh, you are a handful. I completely misread that. I gave myself way more credit than you gave me in reality. So, fair. My other two siblings are great, but gosh dang, that one can be infuriating sometimes. That's fair. It makes sense. It happens. Oh, thank you, Sachin. Thank you. All right, let's see what we have got next. Okay, I'm not gonna show this one on the screen, but this one, like, okay, somehow, okay, this is a weird one. I'm just gonna like, okay, this one says someone I know. Oh, sorry, wait. Pause the music. I misread it. I misread it. Okay. I thought it said, somehow I cannot accept a lot of people. So I was like, oh, so you're just very judgmental? That's weird. But I misread it. Okay. This is what it says. Someone I know cannot accept a lot of people, including fat people, so fat phobia, and I don't know what to do with them. Okay. So you know someone who is very judgmental. Yeah, I mean, like, if this is like, is this someone who absolutely you must interact with? Is it like someone who's a family member or not? Because if it's just someone you know, you don't necessarily have to be around them. But if it's someone where you actually have like a bit of like a close relationship, then it can be, it's a bit more complicated than that. I mean, obviously, I feel like everyone knows people in their circle who have some kind of one sort of intolerance or another, Everyone has that, it's kind of, I feel like it's unrealistic to expect that there are people where no one knows anybody in their life that, has some like, problematic or intolerant or, otherwise kind of distasteful feelings towards other types of people. For me, what I do is I just constantly reinforce my own viewpoint, So you're saying this person cannot accept a lot of people, including fat people. I mean, I know it's like, I wouldn't say becoming a thing because it's not new, but I'm seeing it a lot more nowadays. A real sort of like clash between this like body positive movement and then the like, no, you freaking, if you're even a bit overweight, you're freaking a failure, moral disgrace, like that kind of weird thing. And I've been seeing that a lot. If there's someone who like, has a response where it's like, yeah, man, no, like freaking this kind of people, whatever sort of thing it is, yeah, like I don't like them. You just gotta be like, well, here's what I think. I don't respect your viewpoint, and this is why. You know, just be firm about what you believe, like with certain people, because it's like over time they may eventually warm up to you, but if that doesn't happen, at least like they know where you stand, and it's like they'll kind of stop bringing it up around you at least. You know what I mean? Like if someone knows that like, yo, your intolerance is not going to be tolerated here, they're gonna stop bringing it up around you. And maybe the hope is they actually become more tolerant and they actually see your side of you a bit more. But you know, you can't really make another person change. A person is gonna change if they want to change. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Simi when he hears people who work for M-Mall online. Yeah, Grape Dino, yeah, there was like I think there was something about that in the last stream. Yeah. I think like in the last Lot of Therapist stream. Speaking as someone who isn't skinny, I do not care about judgmental people. Like, bro, I don't even know who you are and your opinion is meaningless. Yeah. Yeah. 50 saying to duel them. I imagine you would do that, 50. Well, I don't like racist, sexist, pedos, and criminals. Am I judgmental? Well, I mean, we're obviously not talking about that. But yeah. And you know, 50's right. Criminal is very broad. But yeah. Let's see what we've got next. I mean, okay, so it's okay for a 25-year-old to date an 18-year-old if no unwarranted advances have been made. I don't know if going on just one day is a bad idea or not, but we seem to have a lot of shared interests. All right, here are my thoughts, right? Okay, sure, it's not illegal, but an 18-year-old and a 25-year-old are in such different stages of their life. I just personally don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea for the 18-year-old. I don't think it's a good idea for the 25-year-old. The 18-year-old, listen, I see 18-year-olds as kids still. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're very young. I like there's this, for some reason, there's this like thing. There's a thing in society of like kind of, and I'm not saying you're doing this, I'm just referencing this thing in society. There's a thing in society of like sexualizing 18-year-olds because they are barely legal. But it's just, for me, I think it's very odd. I think it's very odd because it's like, this is going into very questionable territory here. And I think a lot of the appeal that people find with, you know, young people is that, well, because they're young, they're not as experienced, they don't know as much, they're less likely to speak up and actually kind of have a voice against someone who's older. And I'm not saying these are any of the things you are planning to do or anything like that, but that's just the general feeling I have for why there is this kind of, I don't know, fetishization of 18-year-olds in society. So I would say that, you know, that's just a general thing. But yeah, on top of that, like, you're 25. Like, if you've gone to uni, then you would have probably finished by now. You know, you've been out of school. So not uni, but like high school. You've been out of school for like 7 years. You know, you've probably been in the workforce for a little bit. An 18-year-old can literally still be in high school. You know, still be in sixth form. Like, it's such a different, there's so much less experience. Like, it's just like, you can find someone your own age. Now, you do mention, you know, you seem to have a lot of shared interests. Okay. And here's the thing, right? It's not illegal. So, like, I can't tell you not to do something. Like, it's not illegal. All right, sure. You do you, right? But, I think they're too young for you. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. That's my answer. I think they're too young for you. Because I'm just thinking back to myself at 18 and the fact that I'm 23 now. I'm not even 25. I'm 23 now. There's no way. There's no way I would date an 18-year-old. You know what I mean? Because they would feel so immature to me. Not saying 18-year-olds are immature. Not saying they don't know anything. But there's a difference. There's just a fundamental difference. You have more life experience. Yeah, it's like 7 years. In the grand scheme of things, not that big a deal. Like, it's not crazy for a 35-year-old and a 42-year-old to be dating. But it's not about the gap. It's about the stage of life that the people are in. And when you're in that, like, you know, late teen 20s stage, these differences actually mean a lot. You do you, but that's my advice. That's my advice, honestly. So yeah, that's that. As people get older, gaps sort of get closer. Yeah, like the gaps. I think I get what you're saying. Yeah. Other Amy, thank you. 18-year-olds defo immature. I mean, speaking as an 18-year-old, I'm gonna love Simi being a father to a daughter, bruh. It's not if you would date them; it's if they would date you, Simi. I mean, same thing. Like, there's sort of a strange age gap when one is 18. If you're both like in your 30s or something, it wouldn't be as weird. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The divide 2 + 7 rule never fails. I saw that in like Parks and Recreation, but I mean, at a certain point, it kind of doesn't work anymore, right? Like okay, wait. So 18 divided by 2 is 9, plus 7 is 16. I mean, it wouldn't really be weird for an 18-year-old to be dating a 16-year-old. But then you run into the whole 18-year-old is like legally adult, 16 isn't. Honestly, bro. Honestly. Friggin' don't date anyone until like you're friggin' an adult. Like, that's my advice. I'm gonna keep it real. Don't date anybody until you're an adult. Obviously, people aren't gonna do that, but hey, I think it works. I think it works out. See me pushing P. I'm trying to. All right, someone's just making a meme about no, you didn't make that. Yes, I did. Oh crap, this is long. Wow, this is long. Flipping hell. This is long. Okay, I've got to prepare myself for this one. Are you guys ready for this? Imagine this is some long one and it's not even a complicated... Where's my tissue? Imagine it's a long one and it's not even a complicated dilemma. Imagine if it's like a one answer thing. Kevin, thanks for redeeming Stretch. Stretch before the long one, yeah. 50 saying, let's finish them all for this stream series finale. I'm thinking, because, you know, it is going to be the last one for a little bit. Not finish them all, but I do want to, like, skip through and see if there's any particularly interesting one I can find. And saying, 22 and 0 dates, you proud of me? Listen, bro. You take things at your own pace. There's no rush. There's no timeline. There's no deadline, okay? You do things at your own pace, bro. I am proud of you. Not because of your dating history. I'm just proud of you in general. Right, so the cooldowns get longer and longer. You're talking about for the redemptions, the rewards. How many days have you been on? I am married. I'm married to the grind. Honestly. Okay. Let's go on to the next dilemma. I'm in year 13 in sixth form. Halfway through year 12, after joining the school, I found out that 2 of the 5 friends I hang out with regularly are quite racist, using the N-word online and use it in person in front of me. One of these 2 thinks that black people are intellectually inferior. 2 of the other guys are not that racist, but have made slightly racist comments before. I've expressed that what they are doing is not okay, but sorry, oh, I'm so gassy, wait. Damn, this freaking dilemma gave me gas. That's crazy. All right, let's keep going. I've expressed that what they're doing is not okay, but not much has changed. The final friend in the group only started hanging out with the group because he was friends with me and I was hanging out with these guys, so he joined the group. He's a cool guy, and sometimes I can tell that he's uncomfortable with the other guys in the group, but anytime I chill with him one-on-one, the conversation dries up very quickly. I've tried making new friends, but at this point in year 13, it's very difficult and simply not possible. When my friends are not being racist, I quite enjoy their company. Should I continue being friends with them, just be alone, or try and hang out with that one friend on our own? If you think that is the best option, how do you think I should go about doing it? As he wasn't always present when the racist incidents occurred, and I know he will lose some respect for me if I basically tell him I want to hang out with him alone after I tolerated other people disrespecting me in such a bad way for such a long period of time. Everyone in this situation is a person of color, but I'm the only black guy in this group, and the other black guys in my year don't rate me. I was ditched during a social event and was not invited to a party everyone else was going to, which is why I left that group and joined the group I am currently in. Please help me. P.S. Sorry for the absolutely massive wall of text, but I don't know who else to ask. This is a rubbish situation. I'm sorry. It's a rubbish situation. I'm very sorry to hear about that. Yeah, you absolutely shouldn't tolerate that kind of behavior. I know that, you know, you don't want to go on your own, and you say you enjoy their company apart from the racism, which is, you know, a big apart from, but it's one of those things where I don't think you should tolerate it, because a lot of it also comes down to the respect you have for yourself. It can kind of eat away at you. Like, I'm hanging out with this group of guys who I know have these feelings about me. Here's Mario, thank you very much for the resub. I do appreciate that. Saying stream time, welcome. You know, and it's not even just like them saying the N-word. Like, one of the people in your friend group has actually expressed that they think black people are intellectually inferior. So that is what he thinks of you. That's what he thinks of you. You know what I mean? So it's like the company, you have to weigh up. Would you rather be alone but have your self-worth and have your self-respect, or not alone but now you have to question, like, damn, I'm putting up with this, you know? And it can be annoying. I totally understand what you're saying, you know. You're in year 13. It's a final year of school. You know, it's not really a time for making new friends, so to speak. There's one friend, you say they seem cool. You're worried that they might lose some respect for you, you know, and you don't want to essentially kind of tear them away from that group. I think you gotta express the situation to the group. You said you've made it clear that you don't like that stuff. You know, I think you just gotta be like, listen guys, I'm out. You know, like, you make me super uncomfortable with this racist stuff you're doing. I can't hang out with you guys. And then if that other friend is like, you know what, F those guys too, and they go with you, cool. If he doesn't, it is what it is, you know. But it sucks. It sucks being like alone, not having a friend group that you've, you know, been with for a while. But respect is a very important thing. Respect is a very important thing. And you gotta imagine, right? Like, a big part of having a friend group is that they're supposed to be the people that have your back. You know, when a situation appears, it's your friends who are gonna back you, isn't it? So if your friends are putting you down, you know, they're being racist to you, they're not gonna back you when the time comes, you know? So it's probably better to be alone than to be in like a group of wolves in sheep's clothing, you know? And it sucks, you know, it sucks because I don't want you to be alone. But at a certain point, it's like, yo, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It does suck. It does suck. I really feel for the person who wrote this. I really feel for them. I hope you're able to like actually find some cool people. I would say look into social opportunities outside of school. You know, while your interests, do they do any meetups, any hangouts, anything happening during the school holidays? Like, you know, you don't have to limit it to school where you do your socialization, but also it's kind of good that you're in year 13. You're going to be in uni soon, right? If you go to uni, And if you go to uni, bruh, you're gonna meet so many new people. The chance to actually meet a cool group of people is massive, okay? So don't worry. Like, I'm sorry you have to like endure the rest of this year, but if you decide to go to uni, once you're off there, you should be all right. You should be all right. So yeah. Yo, Kitoro404, what's good? Saying Tamago, I love your stuff, man. Thanks for telling me about Flashpoint. No problem. Enjoy those Flash games. Let's freaking go. I have glass in my eyes. No, I didn't go to uni. After sixth form, I started doing YouTube full time. If you're a YouTube member, in the recent series I posted for all YouTube members, like 5 years as a YouTuber, I actually go in depth about what it was like for me during school, during the lead up to like final year, and then the decision to not go. Like I actually go in more detail than I've ever gone. If you're interested in hearing about my experience with not going to university and doing YouTube full time, so if that's something you're curious about, you can check that out. Sachin saying, I think they should talk to that one friend even if the convo does dry up. You should bring up really deep topics that make conversation. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, you know, for me it's like, yeah, this one friend, they can be cool, but you also kind of want to know like where they stand as well, right? You just want to know like, hey, this is what's happening. Are you cool with it, or is it something you're not cool with? Because if you're not cool with it, you can come with me, because I'm not cool with it either. So yeah. Dilemma, should I spend over $100 on perfume even if it is so scrummy and wonderful? I mean, if you like it and you have the money, I guess, maybe. But if you don't have the money, then don't buy it. So yeah. It's difficult to let go of people if you see them all the time. I can understand that totally. I think you can always make new friends, even if it means randomly sticking to others or finding a group online to stick with. Yeah, 100%. Oh, he's Mario. Was that the first time the subscriber notification actually worked for you? Nice. When you said rubbish situation, I thought you meant rubbish dilemma. Oh nah. Bruh. Antonio, what's good? All right, I'm gonna try and speed through some of these and just see like anything particularly interesting. While doing general revision for A-levels, did you listen to music with lyrics or lyricless music, or no music? Because I tried to listen to Young Thug while studying, but I get too hyped. I did listen to music. It was instrumental music only. Yeah, I actually did listen to music while revising, but while I was doing my coursework, I would listen to music with lyrics sometimes. I mean, for me, it's exactly the same with like working on videos. When I'm doing something where there's a lot of internal dialogue happening, like an internal monologue, then there can't be music because I need to be able to hear myself think. But if I'm doing something that's quite mechanical, so if I'm doing a part of the edit, which is just getting all of the best takes, then I can listen to music with lyrics because I'm not actually talking to myself. I'm just like visually cutting. So yeah, I did listen to music. And I've definitely had the experience of getting too hyped to stay focused on what I'm doing. So yeah. Someone just said they're participating in No Nut November. Best of luck. What's the dilemma? Okay, this is Sachin's dilemma saying, all right, so your cousin keeps asking you to take them to the GP, and you don't want to do it. So you want to tell your cousin that she should go on her own without making it sound rude. You just need to say, sorry, like, I don't always have time to be taking you to the GP. You really need to go on your own. Like sometimes when you need to like set a boundary, you can't control how the other person's going to receive it. If they receive it as rude, they receive it as rude. But if your answer to something is no, I can't take you, you have to be very clear in that. So if they're saying, hey, can you take me to the GP? You gotta be like, listen, yeah, you know how to get to the GP. I'm busy right now. Even if you're not busy, you can just say, listen, I'm on my downtime. I'm trying to chill, okay? I know you know how to get there, okay? So the answer is no. Best of luck. Sometimes you just gotta put your foot down. Just gotta put your foot down, you know? Okay. I have glasses in my eyes has tagged this as belonging to him. So this is a follow-up on the situation with the getting in trouble with his head of year and his dad saying he was gonna like beat up the head of year or something. So the girl that had been bullied, okay, I got a C3. I don't know what that is. Then I dashed someone in a bush. So I got isolation, and then my head of year, and then the head of year said he'd throw the rugby teacher over his shoulder. I don't know what the flip that means. I have glass in my eyes. Listen, yeah, you need to fix up. Straight up, you need to fix up. Why are you dashing people in bushes? Stop it. What are you doing? Stop it. Behave, bruv. This is no, but for real though, like this is how you conduct yourself is how you are. You know what I mean? Like if you are a person that bullies people, if you're a person that dashes people in bushes, if you're a person that keeps getting in trouble, that sets up who you are for the rest of your life, man. You gotta like actually start thinking, yo, what can I do to set myself up for like a better future, dude? Like you can't just be going around making enemies, you know, making other people uncomfortable, bullying other people, making them upset. Like you're just kind of not being a good person. And it's like, you can be better than this. You can be better than this. I've seen you in the chat. You're cool in the chat. So like, honestly, fix up, dude. I'm being dead serious. Come on, mate. Fix up. And you need to stop lying as well. Like, it was his fault. He fell in the bush. Okay. All right. Anyway. That's enough of that. But I have glass in my eyes. Listen, from Tamago to you, yeah? From Simi to you, yeah? You can do better than this. You can do better, man. Do better. Honestly, it's like getting in trouble all the time isn't even fun. It's actually way more fun to just like not get in trouble and actually be able to do cool things that you want to do, you know? So yeah. Let's see what we got. I make videos, but none of them are getting over 10 views. What do I do? Post a YouTube short, or you gotta make a video with a specific audience in mind. Who is this video for? And then make that video for that audience, and then try and find out how to get it in front of that audience, you know? Like, it's honestly like, don't just make a video. Make a video thinking, okay, this is for a specific type of person. Make it a video that type of person would really like, and then find a way to get it in front of that type of person. You do that, your videos will do well. I swear, that is actually how it works. Okay. My friend started dating someone, and me and him have not made the great first impression. I don't want to leave my friend, but I also struggle to hang around with them together. I hate just having to grit my teeth and pretend everything is good. I think you need to clear the air. Speak to the person they're dating, being like, yo, we didn't get off on the right page. What's up? You know, this is my friend, and I appreciate that they're dating you, but we need to iron things out. Sometimes you just need to hammer it out, you know, because you don't want to be in a situation where you're gritting your teeth, you know, when you're hanging out with your friend. So the things that are going unsaid, I think you should say them, you know, and actually just like bury the hatchet and just make it so that you're on the same page. And in the very least, right, you can be like, okay, actually, I don't like you. I'm not gonna hang around anymore. Or if it's really that bad that you think they're not even like a good boyfriend. Oh, did you say boyfriend? You just said, yeah, you just said partner or dating someone. So, you know, if it turns out they're not like a good, you know, partner, you know, you can talk to your friend. But like, I would say speak to this person, because you don't want that underlying tension where things are going unsaid. Like, talk. A lot of my advice actually boils down to just have the uncomfortable conversation. Help people don't like bounty, and I'm afraid they are wrong. What do I do? Listen, some people don't like the things you like. It is what it is. Someone just putting the plot of Up in there. My mate's breath stinks worse than KSI's cum rag. How should I tell them? Say that. Say that exact sentence to them. They will love that, and it will change their life. My school gives you a 45-minute detention for saying Tate. What should I do to go around this? Like Andrew Tate? They give you a 45-minute detention? That's weird. That's weird. Best of luck. I mean, I'm not a fan of Andrew Tate, but for just saying Tate, you get attention? Okay. I've had a cramp for about 20 minutes, really bad. What do I do? You know what? You submitted this at 9:09. It's now 10:19. The cramp's probably gone. So, problem solved. Okay, someone just saying they got a song stuck in their head. Yeah, I already talked about this before, so best of luck. Can I have £1 million? When I have £1 billion, whoever wrote that, I will give you £1 million. Only when I have £1 billion. Unfortunately, the dilemmas are anonymous, so anyone could claim it, and therefore no one gets to actually prove it was them. Sorry, that's just how it goes. Okay, this is a follow-up. This is from the guy from the Ethnic Humor with Friends group, etc. I want to clarify. A couple of days after I sent that response, me and my friend, who's a very similar culture to me, we both talked and told everybody how it's not funny, we don't appreciate the jokes, and it's disrespectful. For the most part, my friends were very chill. A couple apologized for it as they weren't aware of how I felt about it. It was right after we broke up for half term, so I was worried it'd be awkward coming back to them, but I went out to watch a movie with them and it was cool and perfectly fine. But when I got back to school, two of them didn't get the memo and continued. I expressed clearly that I wasn't enjoying it and he tried to laugh it off. I've cut off contact with one of them. All right. It sounds like you've done a very good job. You've cut off contact with one of them. You know, is there a reason you're holding out on the other one? Like, if you think you can explain again, but to be fair, they've already forgotten what you said. I mean, so, you know, listen, if someone's being disrespectful and you stop hanging out with them, it's not a loss. You've gained your peace, okay? So, yeah, I think you've done a good job so far. So keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, someone just put in the plot of Among Us. Okay, okay, these are all memes now. I think we've reached the end because all of these are ones being posted right now. Someone put Among Us, someone put Fortnite. I'm like, all right, we're done here. We're done here. So that's it. People, that's it for Not a Therapist. At least until the end of the year. I think we're gonna call it here. Honestly, this was a lot of fun. I came up with the idea to do this literally 10 minutes before the first stream 8 weeks ago when I did this. So I'm glad you guys have been so reciprocal. Over 300 responses. And what did I calculate? Did I say it was 10 hours of not advice given? I hope it was helpful. I hope you liked it. But even if you didn't, it doesn't matter because I'm not a therapist. It is what it is. I've glassed my eyes saying half of these were me. Who gave in the most dilemmas? I have no clue. I have no. It's all anonymous, isn't it? It's all anonymous. Can we get another sturdy? I make no promises. I won't say no, but I won't say yes either. Get in focus, sir. Am I not in focus? I hate when I'm out of focus. Even in my short that I posted of the Not a Therapist stealing from Amazon video, I wasn't in focus. I was like, damn, man, that's crazy. The way your camera is sometimes more in focus than your face? Oh, you mean my microphone? Just dance stream, we can request songs. That would actually be cool. That would be cool to do. I don't have Just Dance. I don't have a... I said Connect. Is that still a thing? I think Connect is still a thing. I don't have a Connect or a Switch or anything. But, you know, maybe when I do get one, actually. Maybe when I do. Do the umbrella dance. Rihanna, umbrella? All right. Fair. You just need to look up those YouTube videos and follow along. So I'm not even playing the game. I'm just watching other people play the game. All right. Sure. When I visit Simi Just Dance stream. I'm hacked. I got banned for a month. I got hacked. The Real Gaming Fire. What were you hacked on? Connect was discontinued. Oh, really? Was it actually? Did it actually get discontinued? Oh wow, it was. So does Microsoft not do motion controls anymore? Oh, so it's only Switch doing motion controls now. Interesting. What? First ever not a therapist response. Tell him to go to the timestamp 153:18. What? Okay, hold on. This is such a specific thing. Okay, let's see what this is. If it's school and stuff, you gotta do that. It's all good, it's all good. Sachin saying, I can't lie, I've been having an existential crisis lately. I don't know if I'm happy or not, and I don't know if I'm ready for year 11, and if I'll pass my GCSEs and make my parents proud. Oh, okay. Damn, this was a year ago. This was a year ago. And you're saying that you're worried that you're not gonna pass your GCSEs and do your parents proud, and look at you now. You passed your freaking GCSEs, you're in sixth form, you freaking did it. Honestly, I'm so happy to see that. I'm so happy to see that. Wow. Wow. What did I say? Hope you can give me some advice. Well, okay. We'll take a quick break. Don't worry, we're gonna continue. But we'll take a little quick break. Let's see this. So let me break down the dilemma. An existential crisis. That's that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Not sure if you're happy or not, and you don't know if you're ready for year 11, and if you'll pass your GCSEs. You know, we don't actually need to listen to the whole thing. It definitely worked out. It clearly worked out. Because Sachin's here and he's doing well. He's thriving. Okay, he's thriving. But no, I'm very happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, sweet. That was a nice throwback. Simi had a glow up for real, bruh. I look the same. It's just my glasses are different. And I had like, honestly, I get better haircuts these days. I won't lie. But yeah. You're saying my beard looks better now? Okay. Okay then. Let's freaking go. Do I dye my eyebrows? What? No. Well, do they look thicker or what? Do they look thicker? I don't know why I look so different in this one if I do. But yeah. Do you prefer saying Simi or Tamago 24/7? I just say Simi at the start of every comment as it'll be hard to know who I'm talking to. I don't mind. I mean, obviously like Simi's my name, but like Tamago 24/7 is like my online name. So that's what most people call me online. But I get that you guys in the stream, you know, you're used to calling me Simi because that's my name in it. So it is what it is. You can call me either. But yeah, my online, in terms of branding, yeah, I'm Tamago 24/7. But it's cool. Simi's my name. You can call me Simi. It's all good. Mr. 24/7. Exactly. Simi Sol. That's actually not my name. Let's see. British people removed the period from after Mr. I've seen both to be fair. Okay, Kevin saying I can do the poster doll in 0 seconds. Let me see. Where's the link? I saw it a second ago. Oh wait, it's not a link. You just said. All right, let me do it. I'll try and do this. We'll see if I can do it in 0 seconds, and then we'll call it for the stream. What? There's like no color in this. There's no color. It's just pink or brown or whatever this is. Is this like Mother maybe? What other movie could it be? Marriage Story? Alright, I don't know what it is. What is this? Oh, it's the Royal... No, the something hotel. The Great Budapest Hotel? It's something, man. The something hotel, innit? Grand Budapest Hotel. Yeah, alright. Fair. Yeah, so not 0 seconds for me. Not 0 seconds. This is skin. I know, right? I thought it was skin, and then it's a freaking hotel. Grave down is saying, don't worry, see me, I got it in 19. Alright, people. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to give it a headset here, and we will see who we are raiding for tonight. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Fun fact, tomorrow is going to be our first Friday stream in like a month. No joke. I haven't streamed on a Friday in like a month. Swear down. Which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wait, why didn't I stream on the Friday on the 20th? Hold on. I didn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Like I was going to see Black Adam, and then I didn't. Yeah, so this will be the first Friday stream in a long time. Oh, my auntie is arriving from Nigeria tomorrow, you know. I'm not saying I'm not gonna stream, but there might be a point in the stream where I have to go on the BRB screen for a minute because I need to organize her transport from the... You know what? I'm just gonna do that in advance. I'm gonna organize the transport from the airport in advance because I don't want to have to rely on Uber for that. Anyway, who are we raiding? Oh, Simba's live. Let's freaking go. I love when Simba's live. We're gonna be raiding him, people, so do go check him out. Until... Oh, wait, headset here. My bad. Mid? It felt mid. Oh yeah, tomorrow we're doing a Plague Tale Requiem, by the way. I realized I didn't say that. 5 or 6. Honestly, I feel like it... That could get a 6, honestly. I feel like that could get a 6. I'm giving it a 6. That's a 6 for me. Doggy's saying 4. Madeline with 5. Sachin saying 3. Kevin saying 5.5. I'm delusional for giving it a 6. I mean, it has the depth. You definitely see the dent. It's just not very uniform. But it's there. What will happen to the therapist drip? It will go back where it came from in the wardrobe until next time. 1 out of 10, this actually sucks in my life, bro. Not clean, stinky. I mean, it will get clean. It will. You are forgetting something really important tomorrow. Something Something's happening tomorrow, 4th of November. Is Family Guy coming back tomorrow? Like, oh, people have redeemed stuff. Okay, let me do that right now. My therapist wears a plaid shirt and khakis. Maybe you should try that instead. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can get a new top for when Not a Therapist returns. I'll try and get like I'll get one of those ones that have like the diamonds. Like, do you know? Wait, therapist. Like, I want to see if you know what I mean. Like the, do you know? Oh, crap. How do I? I mean, okay. Oh, crap. I don't. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. It has like that classic kind of design where it's like checked or whatever. Pimp fit diamonds. No, I'm just saying the shape. I'm not saying there are actual diamonds on it. Oh, Argyle. I think that's it. I think that's what it is. Argyle. Yes. See, I just didn't know what it was called. I'm gonna try and get this for when Not a Therapist returns. I'm gonna try and get this fit, yeah? Let's go. Oh, bro. Oh crap, my court case tomorrow. My court case tomorrow. Yeah, I did forget. Crap. Okay, yeah, well, you know, I've got my lawyer surplus ready. It's gonna be all good. Don't you worry. Let's do that stretch. And then the posture check. Yeah. Doggy, no, I'm not on jury duty. I forgot to give the disclaimer when I gave 2 pieces of not advice during the stream. So the police came. You can catch it in the VOD. They came to speak to me and hand me, you know, my summons to the court. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. Okay, I am ending the stream. I'm ending the stream. I am. All right, people. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next stream, okay? Thanks for tuning in. I just said that. I'm messing up. What's going on? Okay, wait. Let's try this again. People, thanks for tuning into the stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Tomorrow, we're going to be here playing A Plague Tale Requiem. Until then, you have a very nice afternoon, morning, evening, or night, whatever time of day it is for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next stream, people. Peace out, everybody, and bye-bye.